Hello everyone, my name is Megan, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the 10 income streams that generate me 6 figures in revenue, and 2 years ago, none of these income streams even existed. To give you a little quick backstory about me, 2 years ago, I used to work as a financial analyst until I was unfortunately laid off. After I was let go, I was given a 3-month severance, and during that time, I decided to travel around Asia to countries I've never been to, like Japan and South Korea, and I even saw my family in the Philippines for the first time in over 10 years. Now, during this long 1-month travel, I really took the time to reflect on how I wanted my life to look like. I've always dreamt of becoming a full-time content creator, so by taking the time to make this video, I really hope that this inspires you to go out and create more income streams for yourself so that you can fund the lifestyle that you deserve. Now, of course, none of these income streams were built overnight, and in fact, it took me months and even years to get to this point. But before I break down all of these income streams, I want to go ahead and bust the myth that there is no such thing as passive income. And what I mean by that is that it takes active work to create passive income. And on top of that, even though some of these income streams may seem passive, they still require maintenance, whether that be posting, creating more content, or doing some kind of promotion to get signups or sales. Now let's get into the video, starting with my first income stream, pet sitting. My pet sitting journey started way back in college when I wanted to earn some extra money. And while I was in college, I was visiting my boyfriend in Pittsburgh when I came across an app called Wag, which is a dog walking app where you can essentially get paid to walk other people's dogs. As a dog lover myself, I thought that this was the best job ever, and I still continue to do a little bit of it to this day. Shortly after downloading Wag, I also downloaded Rover and created my sitter profile there. And after getting my first booking for just $25 a night, my pet sitting started to snowball. I became one of the top sitters in my city, so much to the point where people kept wanting to book with me over and over again. Because the demand for my service was so high, I decided to raise my rates, and I got to a point where I was now pet sitting for rich people. Some of my clients were business owners, doctors, lawyers, and I was staying in these fancy homes charging over $100 a night for watching their pets. Pet sitting, in my opinion, is one of the best and easy side hustles to start. And when I started, I had no experience. I had never watched a dog in my entire life, but I gave it my all and gave the best service possible. Because when you do good work, you get good reviews, thus getting more customers. And if you continue the good work, eventually your clients will refer you to other people, which will give you more business, earn more money, and have more pets to watch. If you're interested in becoming a dog walker or pet sitter with Rover and Wag, I have referral links in my bio. Now, the second income stream where I make money is by staking crypto. I haven't talked about this much in my content, but I've been a buyer of crypto since 2021. And if you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, it's basically a digital currency like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And there's actually a way to earn money with your crypto rather than just having it sit dormant in your wallet. So crypto staking, in simple terms, is kind of like earning interest on your crypto. Instead of mining for coins, kind of like what Bitcoin does, crypto staking is essentially locking up your crypto to help run the systems efficiently. And in return, by doing this, the network will reward you with more coins. The whole system behind crypto staking can be a little complex, so just think of it as earning interest. Just like how you would earn interest on a high yield savings account, which is income stream number 3. A high yield savings account is basically a separate savings account that earns you more interest than a traditional savings like Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America. And right now, high yield savings accounts are offering interest rates between 3 to 4%. High yield savings accounts are a great place to store emergency savings, short-term savings goals, and sinking funds. I'm a big believer that everyone should use a high yield savings account because it's a no-brainer that you'll earn more passive income there than a regular savings account. And even if you've never heard of these companies' names before, I can guarantee you that they're safe if they're FDIC insured, which basically insures your money up to $250,000. If you want my recommendation on what high yield savings account to open, I have a link in the description. Now, the fourth income stream on my list comes from dividend investing. When you invest in a company on the stock market, sometimes companies like to give what's called a dividend, which is basically a portion of their earnings to its shareholders. Think of dividends as a little reward that companies give to their investors for investing in them. Now, not all companies give dividends, but the ones that do are usually the ones that have been long-standing or mature, companies like Lowe's, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Walmart, to name a few. Now, most of the dividends that I receive are from buying index funds like VOO, which essentially is the S&P 500, which encompasses the top 500 companies in the stock market. Dividends are an income source that you get from investing, so almost everyone should have dividends as part of their income sources. Now, although I don't make a lot of money in dividend investing, this is something that can build up over time with the more stocks I buy. Now I'm gonna go into the next 6 income streams, which all come from content creation. And like I said, 2 years ago, before creating content, I had none of these income streams. If I had to pick one skill that is the most lucrative of everything on my list, it's gotta be content creation. Because with content creation, there are so many different ways that you can make money, and it does get easier with the more reps that you put in. Starting with income stream number 5, this is views and gifts from Instagram and TikTok. Now it's crazy to say that even though I have over 150,000 followers on Instagram, I'm still not in the TikTok creator fund because I still haven't hit 10,000 followers. So if you could do me a huge favor and help support my page on TikTok, I'll leave a link in the description so that you can help me get to 10,000 followers. Because over the last 2 years of posting over 400 videos, I still haven't hit that milestone yet. But from my experience, I barely get paid from any views. On average, my Instagram carousels generate between $3 to $4 a post, and then with Instagram Reels, I barely get anything. Now my goal this year is to increase that income source by hopefully generating money through YouTube AdSense. So if you find this YouTube video valuable so far, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe for more videos like these. Now the 6th way that I generate money as a content creator is from affiliate marketing. To explain affiliate marketing in simple terms, when a creator promotes a product or service in their content and you click on the link and make a purchase, the creator will earn a commission. For example, some of the ways that I get paid from affiliate marketing is by promoting high yield savings accounts, car insurance savings tools, or my Blossom portfolio. When you guys sign up, download, or use any of the services that I promote in my description, I'm getting a commission out of it. Now, in my opinion, affiliate marketing is one of the easiest and best ways to start earning money as a creator, even if you don't have a product or big following yet. If you can create high quality content that drives views and traffic to these products and services, then you can start earning money right away, and there's no cap to how much you can make. Because most of my content is primarily in the finance niche, affiliate marketing can be quite lucrative. And that's because fintech companies are willing to pay more per lead as compared to Amazon affiliates and TikTok Shop. Now the 7th way that I earn money as a content creator is through brand deals. Most of you probably already know what this is, but when you're scrolling on Instagram and TikTok and you see something that says paid partnership, that creator was paid a flat fee to make a video ad to promote another company. As a content creator who's been doing this full-time for over a year and a half, brand deals make up the largest chunk of my income sources. However, I do have a caveat to this, and I don't think I see a lot of creators talk about this, but in my opinion, brand deals are not a sustainable income source. And the reason why I say that is because it's very sporadic. There are some months where I could have no collaborations, while other months I could have a handful. And because it's so sporadic, I do think that this is the most unpredictable income source. While yes, there's opportunity to make a lot because you can leverage your following, views, whitelisting, and usage rights, at the end of the day, you're basically a marketing agent for these other brands. In my opinion, if you really want to make content creation your full-time, you should still try to make up your own product or service so that you're just not relying on brand deals. I've personally seen this myself where I come across so many creators that just rely on brand deals as their only income source. And as a person who makes finance content, I just don't see that as sustainable. I will always advocate for diversifying your income streams, and in the case that you don't get any brand deals, at least you can have your own products and services to promote. Now the 8th income stream on my list is UGC, also known as user-generated content. The beauty of UGC is that you don't need a big following to start. If you're someone who loves to create content and you have a portfolio of videos that you've made for people in the past, that right there could be used to pitch to companies that are looking for UGC creators. A UGC creator is essentially a freelancer who creates short-form content for brands to post on their pages. So the difference between UGC and brand deals is that if I were to make a video for a brand and post it on my page, that would be considered a brand deal. But if I'm going to create the video and the brand will post it on their page instead of my own, that would be considered user-generated content. UGC can be a stable source of income for creators, especially when they're just starting out. I currently have an ongoing client where I create a set number of deliverables for a couple $1,000s a month. UGC can also be another lucrative income source, and like I said, you don't need a big following to start. If you want to get started in UGC, you just have to make a portfolio and start pitching yourself to brands, or check for job listings that are looking for UGC creators, or you can look into UGC platforms and marketing agencies. Now the 9th income stream on my list is digital products. Digital products are another income source that creators can start monetizing with right away, and the beauty about digital products is that it's your own product. So in my case, I created a budget template and over 5,000 people have downloaded it, and I've personally generated over $60,000 in revenue revenue just from my budget template alone. Now, I personally know some creators that have made hundreds of thousands of dollars from digital products. And if you want to be successful in making and selling a digital product, make sure that your product solves a specific problem for a specific niche. For example, I'm a finance creator, so I created a budget template that took me a long time to make. And in that budget template, I make it easy for people to see their net worth, their savings, their debt, and all of their income and expenses in one place. I come from a financial analyst background, so I used my experience in Excel to make a simple and easy to use Google Sheets that thousands of people are using today to manage their money. And of course, if you want to check out the budget template that I've created, I have it linked in the description. Now, a digital product doesn't necessarily have to be a budget template. If you're a UGC creator trying to teach other people how to get into UGC, maybe your digital product is a pitch template. Or if you're a food creator, maybe your digital product can be a recipe booklet. The possibilities with digital products are endless. Just make sure that it solves a problem for your specific audience. On top of that, if you want to generate more sales, you do have to constantly talk about your product organically in your content. The more that you talk about your product, the more sales you can generate. Now, the last and final income stream on my list is one-on-one coaching. I coach people specifically with their finances and their money habits. I consider myself a money coach, and I've been helping people with their finances by helping them create a personalized budget that fits their needs. The people that typically come to me are those looking for support in helping to pay off debt, build an emergency fund, or start investing. Anything that has to do with money and support in their personal finances, I help them with. Now, in my personal experience, even though coaching is not as lucrative as the other income streams, it is the most fulfilling. Because when you're coaching someone, you're essentially giving them the support that they needed and helping them to transform their life for the better. Now, I've personally never really coached anyone before this, so it definitely took a lot of reps and practice to get better. Because over time, seeing the results and transformation of working one-on-one with these clients has shown me that I've made a positive impact on someone's life. Like I said, even though coaching is not the most lucrative income stream, it is the most fulfilling, and it does give you a sense of purpose. Now, with that being said, one of my personal goals is to transform more people's lives through one-on-one coaching. I've coached many people on their financial habits, but now I want to coach people into entrepreneurship. So if you're my ideal client and you want to work with me, here's what I'm looking for. I am looking for someone who is in a 9-to-5 job and wants to pursue content creation full-time but doesn't know where to start. 2 years ago, when I started my content creation journey, I went on this journey alone without any guidance and support, and knowing what I know now, I would have definitely got to where I am faster with the help of a mentor. Mentorship is one of the best investments that you can make, and when you find the right person who's doing exactly what you're looking to do, that person can help you get up to speed so much faster with all of the experience that they have under their belt. The ideal person that I want to serve is someone who's in a 9-to-5 job and wants to pursue content creation full-time through multiple income streams. If you decide to work with me, I could help you by giving feedback on your content, helping you develop a product, help you create compelling content to your specific audience, and monetize through different income streams like what I've built up now. As I mentioned before, 2 years ago, 6 of these income streams didn't exist. And if you're someone who only has one income stream and you're looking to build more, by working with me one-on-one, I could help and support you through that. Being in entrepreneurship in this space is not easy, and knowing what I know now, I wish I had invested in a mentor early on. So if you're someone who's always wanted to be a content creator and have multiple streams of income, and you want to leave the 9-to-5, and you want time freedom and travel freedom, then let's work together. Now, I can't guarantee you results, but if you put in the work and follow my advice, I can promise you that you'll be 1,000 steps ahead than where you currently are now doing this journey alone. So if you're ready to put in the work, transform your life, and work with me one-on-one, I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can apply. Those are all 10 of my income streams. I really hope that you guys found this video valuable. And if you could please do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like these, I'd really appreciate it. Because at the end of the day, the reason why I make these videos is to hopefully inspire some of you out there to start creating content and build multiple income streams. Because if you had told me 2 years ago that this would be the life that I'm living now, where I'm earning 6 figures, not working as hard, and I'm able to travel and take time off whenever I want, I would have never believed you. But with the right mindset and consistent actions, I truly believe that anything is possible. The purpose of this video wasn't to show off all of my income streams and brag. I truly want to make a difference in people's lives and show you guys what's possible out there. And again, if you really want to make content creation your full-time job and need the help and support, apply to work with me and I'll do my best as a mentor to help you to get to where you want to be. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video. Please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!